He turns to me and he says, "Why so serious?"
I mean, come on, that performance deserves a standing ovation. Better yet, that performance deserves an award. Good thing, because today we're talking about the top 10 Best Supporting Actor winners. Welcome back, guys. I'm your host Joss, and this is Top 10 Beyond the Screen. Before we jump into today's video, I am so pumped to announce that Universal has paired up with Beyond the Screen to give fans an exclusive giveaway of the Green Book Blu-ray and DVD release. This year's Academy Award-winning movie for Best Picture, starring Viggo Mortensen and MAHERSHALA Ali. The DVD is being released today, and to enter this contest, all you need to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment below telling us what your favorite movie is and why. Once we have our lucky winners, we will contact you with all the details on how to claim your prize. Huge thanks to Universal for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys watch our videos to keep an eye out for future contests like this one, and good luck to everyone. Okay, let's jump into the top 10 Best Supporting Actor winners. Starting off our list at number 10 is MAHERSHALA Ali. You guessed it right, for Green Book. The movie came out in 2018 and he took the title of Best Supporting Actor at this year's Oscars. This isn't his first time being picked in this category, it's actually his second time winning this award in 3 years. Talk about an accomplishment. His other one was for Moonlight back in 2016. This year he won the award for playing a talented concert pianist touring through the 1960s Deep South with an Italian-American bouncer. He was in need of a driver and security before going off on tour and hired Tony Lips, a tough-talking bouncer from the Bronx. Despite their differences, the two men developed an unexpected bond while confronting the danger and racism in the era of segregation. An incredible performance from Ali, who rightfully swept this award for a second time. Let's see what he does for 3. Third time's a charm. At number 9, we have Jared Leto for the 2013 movie Dallas Buyers Club. He starred alongside legendary actor Matthew McConaughey and took home the Best Supporting Actor for his role of Rayon. It was totally justified that Leto took this award home. He put his all into this character by losing 30 pounds before filming. His character is a cocaine-addicted trans woman who becomes involved in a plan to smuggle HIV medication into the United States. You probably wouldn't recognize him dressed as his character, which is what made the role so believable and so powerful. McConaughey's character learns that he has AIDS as well and joins forces with Leto to illegally smuggle and sell treatments to people who simply can't wait for doctors to save them. The duo had an incredible performance. It's no surprise Leto left the Oscars with that award in his hand. Sliding into number 8, we have Viola Davis for the movie Fences, which came out back in 2016. The movie follows the story of a man named Troy Maxon who makes a living as a sanitation worker in Pittsburgh during the 1950s. He once had the dream of becoming a professional baseball player, but was deemed too old when the major leagues began accepting black athletes. Bitter over his missed opportunity, Troy causes tension in his family by squashing his son's dreams and the chance of meeting a college football recruiter. Viola Davis plays the role of his wife and does an amazing job supporting him throughout the film. She swiped the title from the other 4 nominees, and rightfully so. You can also find Viola in the famous How to Get Away with Murder on Netflix. She also dominates in that one. In the number 7 spot is Octavia Spencer for her role in The Help back in 2011. She was actually nominated alongside Viola Davis the year Davis took home the winning, but no hard feelings since she took home her own Oscar years before. And coincidentally enough, Viola Davis actually starred with her in the movie The Help. These two just can't seem to get away from each other. The Help follows a story in 1960s Mississippi where a southern girl named Skeeter, played by Emma Stone, returns from college with dreams of being a writer. She turns her small town upside down as she chooses to interview the black women who have spent their lives taking care of prominent white families. Kind of a touchy subject. Octavia Spencer plays the role of the opinionated maid and earns herself a standing ovation for her portrayal of the character. A standing ovation and an Oscar? That's a good day if I've ever seen one. At number 6, we have Christian Bale in The Fighter, the boxing drama that came out in 2010. Christian Bale teamed up with Mark Wahlberg as half-brothers who bond over boxing as their family affair. Bale plays the role of Dickie, who is a very unreliable trainer to Mickey, Wahlberg's character. Despite Mickey's hard work, he is losing, and when the latest fight almost kills him, he decides to split from the family. Dickie was a former boxer but struggles with a drug addiction. You see Bale juggle his chaotic personal life while trying to coach his brother in the ring. Although he was nominated alongside 4 other actors, Christian Bale won this fight and took home the gold, the Oscar. Taking over the number 5 spot is Catherine Zeta-Jones for her performance in Chicago. The crime comedy musical came out in 2002 where Catherine took on the role of Velma, a nightclub sensation. Velma murders her husband and Chicago's slickest lawyer, Billy Flynn, is set up to defend her. But soon after, another sensation named Roxy also winds up in prison and Billy takes on her case as well, which turns her into the story of all headlines. We watch as these two women try to outdo the other in the fight for fame and celebrity. Catherine Zeta-Jones was up against one of her co-stars for the movie in the nominations, Queen Latifah, who also killed it. But there can only be one winner, and Catherine killed her performance just like she killed her husband. At number 4, we have this year's winner, Regina King, for her role in If Beale Street Could Talk. I think it's only fair we include this year's winning actress in our list. She definitely earned this one. The movie takes place in 1970s Harlem, following the story of a young lady named Tish who is strongly in love with her fiance named Fonnie. They've been friends since childhood and the devoted couple dream of their future together. But their plans are derailed when Fonnie is arrested for a crime he didn't commit. Yeah, that'll put some damper on wedding plans. Regina King plays the role of Tish's mother who helps her daughter clear her fiance's name after he's falsely accused. Her incredible performance is what helped her take home her very first Oscar, and I'm sure there's more to come. And here we are at number 3 with the one and only Morgan Freeman for his legendary performance in $1 Million Baby. Freeman was nominated 3 times prior, but took home the win for this one in 2004. He took on the role of Eddie Dupree, also known as Scrap Iron, a janitor and former boxer. He's friends with boxing trainer Frankie Dunn, who takes the lead in this movie's story. When a girl named Maggie shows up to his gym wanting him to be her trainer, he is reluctant to train her. Over time, the two form a close bond that changes them both. Sounds like the typical love story, just with some boxing thrown into the mix. Some boxing and some Morgan Freeman. Swiping the number 2 spot like she swiped the Oscar is Angelina Jolie. She won her award for her performance in Girl Interrupted all the way back in 1999. The movie was set in the late 1960s and is based on the true story of a girl named Susanna Kaysen, a young woman who finds herself in a mental institution for troubled women, where she has to choose between the world of people who belong inside. One of those people being a seductive and dangerous girl named Lisa, Angelina Jolie's character. The movie is all about troubled women, and Jolie did a perfect job at portraying someone who's troubled. Her manipulative and pretty creepy behavior draws you in, and she steals the spotlight in each of her scenes. If you haven't seen this one, you really should. Her Oscar award shows you why. Taking our number 1 spot is Heath Ledger. You had to have known he was going to get on this list for his unbelievable performance as the Joker in The Dark Knight. His performance stunned us all back in 2008 and was one that will never be forgotten. We were also stunned in 2008 with the tragic news that Ledger had died. His sensational supporting role as the Joker was a compelling performance of pure evil and chaos. Some have even said he was the best supervillain in superhero film history. I agree with that. His making the pencil disappear is a stomach-turning exercise that he had the whole audience believing, and we couldn't stop quoting the famous line, "Why so serious?" He embodied this character like no one else could and put a lot of work into preparing for it. It's fair to say that his performance was no joke, and one that deserved many awards. There you have it, the list of Best Supporting Actor winners. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Before we leave, I just want to give a massive shout out to Universal for sponsoring this video and giving fans the chance to win the new Green Book DVD. Make sure you guys comment below for a chance to win. You don't want to miss out on this one. Tell us what your favorite movie is and why. Good luck, movie lovers. I'm your host Joss, and I'll see you next time.